Good morning. It's day 3. It's 7 o'clock. Izzy did not go to sleep last night until 4. And then he was up at 6. But honestly, a good 2 hours of sleep is pretty impressive for being in the hospital. So we will see. An update overnight. Let's see what happened. His heart rate still bounced around a lot. Got him another dose of Tylenol. Got a second dose of antibiotic. Had to be straight cathed. He had 2 blood draws. And of course Q4 vital checks. His temperature has actually been on the higher side for him, which is different. Obviously, if I'm saying it's on the higher side. Occasionally it'll be this high at home, but it's 36.3, which is 75.2, somewhere around there. I know I have it really warm in our room, but he has 1 blanket on, and usually at home he has a lot more blankets on. So I'm praying that he's a really settled day. I will find out more when the doctors come and do their rounds. And then we'll have our consult with ped surgery today. And then I guess it all depends on what they say about his stomach as to what will be next for today. So I'm currently relaxing in the bed chair thing. I don't know. This is where I usually sleep. I did try laying over there last night for a while to see if he would go to sleep. If he just didn't, if he just went in space or something. It didn't work. But I think I dozed off for like half an hour over there, so I still counted it as a win. I fell asleep watching Moana. It is not disconnected. That's his CPAP saying that it's disconnected. It's not disconnected. I have to say, I like this machine a lot better than the one we had last time we were here, because it alarmed like that like 15 times a night. There's no way you're sleeping through that. So here's to hopefully a smooth and lovely Monday at the hospital. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Day 3. Did not get to record very much yesterday. Probably won't get to record a whole lot today either. But that's what happens when you're in the hospital. There's so many people in and out of the room, from different specialties and nurses and then just different programs with the hospital stopping by to see if they can get you anything. And also we had a couple visitors yesterday, which was wonderful. So there he is. His day wasn't too bad. Actually, he was doing pretty good, and they were getting ready to downgrade him to just a floor status. And then his temperature went up, and his face is puffy from fluids, and I just was not comfortable with the faces he was making. It was like an altered neurological status. It wasn't a seizure, but it was not him. So I called the nurse, and I was like, you need to evaluate him again. So we decided not to move. So we're still in the PIMQ, and his temperature is still up and down. He's been needing a lot of Tylenol. What else is he? He did not want to sleep last night. We finally got him to go to sleep, and then he woke up with like a startle and was breathing so fast, and his heart rate shot up to like 150, 160. And right now, let me tell you, his heart rate's in the 80s right now, dipping into the 70s. and his heart rate should be in the 60s and 70s. So 160 is really, really high. So it shot way up there. So I called the nurse in and we tried to figure out what's going on. We're not sure what it was. And then it happened again. So I think he maybe slept 2 hours last night. But I'm hoping that we'll have a good day today. We'll get some more tests done today, get a few more questions asked, and then maybe get to go home tomorrow. We'll see how today goes. Are you watching Toy Story 4 again? Because I still haven't seen it. I want to see it. What do you think? Little bitty smiles. Little bitty smiles. Yeah? You're not too mad at me that you had to have that EEG done. So just finished the EEG. Come on, follow me. Which is why his hair looks so awesome. And I am cleaning up my purse, and we have Toy Story 4 on, which they have an awesome, huge, I'm not looking at the right place, sorry guys, awesome, huge TV that he can watch when he's sitting up in bed like this. Yeah, respiratory should be coming by soon to do his afternoon treatments, and I don't know how long it'll take for us to hear results from his EEG, but that's where we are now. 12:33 in the afternoon on day 3. Not a whole lot going on today, which is really nice. He definitely is a lot more junky today than he has been. But we're just kind of in a waiting, holding pattern right now because some of his labs were kind of trending down, so not so much that we need to do anything yet, but enough that we need to keep an eye on it. So we'll see what the next labs say. And it could just be because the virus he has is so nasty. We're going to start him on steroids today and just keep an eye on what his stomach is doing. Hopefully, again, that's all related to this virus. I would like to believe that, but I don't want to get my hopes up. Also, forgot a hairbrush. You like my lion's mane today? I tried having it up, but the hair holder I brought along is just not holding it up and it just keeps falling down. Maybe I should just braid it, because I'm sure that's all the first thing on your mind is, what is she gonna do with that crazy hair? I'm trying to think what all happened yesterday, because I know yesterday there were so many people in and out, I didn't get to do like any videoing, any recording for you guys yesterday, but Pete's surgery came by. I was really hopeful they would have something to say about all the issues we've had with his feeding tube and his gastric contents and his refluxing, but they didn't have anything to say that we hadn't already heard. Basically, what the surgeon said is they see this frequently in kids like Izzy who have brain injuries. I have to be careful when I say brain injuries, because that actually means someone who had like a physical injury to the brain, not an anoxic brain injury, but for general purposes, we're just gonna say brain injury. Kiddos who have had brain injury and then start having these autonomic issues. Once that starts happening, they see these issues with the feeding tube and the bile and the reflux. And unfortunately, there's really nothing you can do about it. You can try and find a mix of medicines that helps, which we already have been working on that for a while, and I think we're about as good as we're gonna get for right now. I think that's about all. I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. His temperature's kind of still been wonky. Heart rate's still spiking sometimes, but not near as much today as it had been. Still not having any wet diapers on his own. Still has not had a bowel movement yet since we got here, so hopefully both of those will start picking up today. Because he's on a pretty strong antibiotic, you would think that would get his bowels moving pretty quickly. I would love to think that I could go get a nap while he's napping, but I know that's not going to happen, and that's fine, because the nice thing is, sorry, I'm sitting on my slippers that have beads on them and it's a little painful. The nice thing is your adrenaline keeps you going while you're here, and you don't really get tired until you get home and settled, and then your body's like, okay, time to sleep right now. So I don't actually feel too tired yet. I mean, I feel tired enough to be yawning because I feel like I'm gonna yawn any minute now, but not tired enough where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to lay down. Yeah, that's about all. Check in with you later. Somebody's napping. I don't think it'll last very long. Mr. Bear. Sorry for how abruptly this video ended, but Izzy had a really rough start to his night, and so I didn't have time to pull the camera out. But so ends day 3. Stay tuned for day 4.